Okay, so there's a lot of talk out there about finding your why. You know, Simon Sinek has this book called Start With Why, an amazing TED Talk about it, and everyone's talking about, what is the reason for doing what you're doing? I often get asked, like, how do you have so much energy? How are you so passionate about this business that you're starting, about Change Heroes, or whatever it is that you're doing? And to be honest, everything, whether you're starting a social enterprise, you're starting a business, you're starting basically anything, it has to do with your passion for it and your energy behind it. If I was to kind of break down how to be ridiculously passionate about something, or how to have endless energy for work, it would be to start a social enterprise that you care about profoundly and make your profit and your impact absolutely inseparable. So I'm talking about not having a business where you make a bunch of money and you give away 10%. That's great, it's a good start. And I'm also not saying start a nonprofit where you're solely focused on impact and hoping that you're going to make a little bit of money. I mean, have them so inextricably linked that one cannot exist without the other. For example, at Change Heroes, it's absolutely impossible for us to make any money unless we fund a school or a well or a library or girls' scholarships or anti-trafficking, whatever it is. When we raise $10,000, we take 10% of that, so we get $1,000. So the only way that we can make $1,000 is by raising 10 for an amazing cause. And the only way that we can make impact, raise $10,000, is in the process if we're making $1,000. We can't make impact without making profit, and we can't make profit without making impact. Last night I was with a friend, we went to Whole Foods. Just, you spend $200 every time you're at Whole Foods getting groceries, and right across the street there was this guy, and he had this stack of those free newspapers that you get out of the stands, and he was plopping them all down in this little entryway to this business, and he's making his bed. What I'm trying to get at is take that energy, take that passion from just that moment and transmute that into business. If energy is the same, whether it's being put towards feeling really, really sad, or it's being put towards being really, really crazy passionate about something, the energy is there. So you can take that energy, that sad, that negative, that you would call it, whatever it is, you take that energy that builds up and transmute that to a business. So for example, with Change Heroes, it's not just funded because, or it's not just going well because I'm super stoked on Change Heroes and it's all this la-di-da, fairy, fluffy, positive thing. It comes from a really dark place. It comes from a place where, where I've gone on, like I said, trips to Kenya and Uganda where I've seen things that I didn't even know existed. Just seen things that are just absolutely nuts, and gotten home and felt totally depressed, totally helpless, totally hopeless, and known that energy that was built up on that trip, that is my fuel. So you can take that and transmute it into something really, really positive, and really focused. I think that is how you can be successful at any business, whether it's social entrepreneurship or just a regular business. For me, my obsession is social entrepreneurship and taking something that would be looked at as terrible and using it as your mojo, using it as the reason that you get up in the morning. I don't get up in the morning thinking how bad things are. I get up in the morning thinking, how can I take this energy and make things a lot better and more comfortable and more happy and more positive for as many people all over the world as possible. That's it.